stripes on its legs. That's an okapi. The okapi looks like you can relate to the zebra because of those stripes, but its closest relative is actually the giraffe. Now over on the opposite side of the road, the left, you guys see caramel-colored striped animals, and those are bongos. Now, bongos are famous for those backward-facing horns that allow them to run quickly through the forest without getting tangled. We're coming up to a watering hole, and it's usually a great gathering place for animals. Sometimes we're able to see a black rhino. Hopefully we'll get a chance today. Unfortunately, there's less than 5,000 of them left in the world. That's because hundreds of thousands of them were killed by humans for their horns. Their only enemy is the human. That's because they have a hide 1 inch thick. They can charge at a speed of 35 miles an hour and weigh up to 3,000 pounds. And I am seeing one there that's laying down. We'll take a look at it. I'm going to pull up here and stop for a few moments. There's one. There's also some yellow-billed storks there along the water's edge. They like to eat fish, frogs, and snakes. Now if you look over on the right-hand side, you're going to see some tan-striped animals. Those are greater kudus. Now greater kudus are the second tallest antelopes in Africa. And those all are females because they don't have horns. Now if you look on the left-hand side there's a trail that's kind of got some birds there, tall storks. Those are saddle-billed storks, and saddle-billed storks are the tallest storks in Africa. They can grow all the way up to 5 feet tall with a wingspan of 8 to 9 feet across.
No, there's a crocodile. Yeah, it is.
We gotta make it up this hill, so you might want to hold on. Here we go. All right, we're coming up to the Safi River, and this is going to be our best chance to find a hippopotamus. Now, the hippo is one of the largest animals in Africa. They're firstborn, they weigh about 85 pounds, so at full grown they can get up to 5,000 pounds.
Here, Dave.
Now, they do like to stay mostly under the water during the daytime because it keeps their body temperature cool. Then they'll come out later in the evening, and they'll feed along the banks of the river, eating about 150 pounds of that grass. And don't worry if you can't see one very well right now. We are going to pull up ahead. Usually on the left side of the river, we're able to see more. A little bit of a safer area to stop and look.
Right, Ian, get ready to pass across the corner. Yeah.
When those hippos are under the water like that, they can stay underneath for 5 to 8 minutes at a time.
Look at that bird!
Let's see if we can find any hippos up here. Oh yeah, look at all those hippos. Alright, I'll pull up here and stop. Also on the island may have noticed that pink-backed pelicans. Groups of them will herd fish into shallower water in order to eat them. They nest up in trees and they live in colonies. Well, it looks like there's a hippo up ahead on the left side there. Its head's out, I believe. Can't see real well, but maybe you can see better than I can. I need to remind everybody about my rule about remaining seated at all times. It's going to be especially true as we're getting ready to cross this rickety bridge up ahead. Because on the left-hand side of the bridge, we're going to be seeing some Nile crocodiles. Now crocodiles are a lot larger and more aggressive than the American alligator. In fact, they can crush bones with their powerful jaws. Hopefully that person crossing the bridge didn't hear me say that. They can get as long as 18 to 20 feet in length. They have their mouths open, and I'm told that's how they keep their body temperature cool, but to me it kind of looks like they're hungry. So just to be on the safe side, I think we'll get out of here. And we're going to leave the forest area behind and go to a completely different ecosystem. And that is the grassland area. It's also called the savanna. See lots of different animals. Anybody interested in seeing a giraffe? What about an elephant? All well, hopefully we'll get lucky enough to see both of those and lots of other animals too. Now, if you look over on the right-hand side of the road, it's kind of different looking. You're going to see a baobab tree, and it kind of looks like an upside-down tree. It's able to withstand long periods of drought by storing water in its trunks and remaining leafless for at least 9 months out of the year. And if an elephant's thirsty enough, it can break that tree open in order to get water to drink.
If an elephant's thirsty, you break the tree open and get water out of it to drink.
All right, someone saw a giraffe already. This is one of my favorite views in the whole reserve, the Serengeti grasslands. Now the land you see here is created by the animals that live here. If you can imagine, those elephants are like bulldozers. They knock down trees in order to eat them, and that allows the grasses to spread. Those giraffes are like pruning shears. They'll eat the undersides of the trees, and that allows the light to shine down. We have larger antelopes that are the mowers of the grass, and little nibblers like warhogs and gazelles that trim up the edges. So in a natural balanced system, there's enough food for all the animals.
Get them on the other side.
Ankole cattle, yep. Yep, we'll be getting closer to those Ankole cattle in just a few moments. Now you may have noticed the mounds of earth around here. They are turbine mounds, and they can get as hard as concrete. They're nice and tall. The elephants like to use them as a scratching post. But once they're worn down, the antelopes will get right on top of them and use them as a lookout post so they can make sure that there's no enemies hiding in the grass. Those Ankole cattle's horns can get up to 6 feet long, 20 inches around at the base. And they act as a cooling system for the animal. That's because blood that circulates through those horns helps to release excess body heat. Don't worry, they're virtually hollow, so they're not as heavy as they might appear. There's also a water bug back there. The water bugs, they secrete a smelly, oily substance on their skin that makes them waterproof, so if an enemy is able, or were to come after it, they could jump in the water in order to get away. If you look on the left-hand side under this bush, you're going to see white-bearded wildebeest. 1.5 million of those wildebeest will cross the African savanna every year when they make their annual migration. Oh wow, there's some giraffes pretty close to the road up ahead, guys, so get those cameras ready. Now, giraffes, of course, are the tallest animals in the world. When they're first born, they're about 6 feet tall. Full grown, they can get all the way up to 20 feet tall. Wow. And we're just going to go really slowly by them. Those are Maasai giraffes. I can tell their spots are kind of jagged and they kind of similar to an oak leaf pattern. Ooh, he might want to cross the road right in front of us. Let's see what he wants to do. Looks like he wants to give you a kiss. Aw, what a nice giraffe. Alright, we gotta stop there. He's looking up for some food up there. We're just gonna go really slowly.
Yeah, get in.
Can't get much closer than this to a giraffe, that's for sure.
Oh,
Is the canopy close to its head? Oh
no.
boy. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a moment.
Mom, look at the camera. Mom, I'm zooming into its mouth.
Zoom out a bit so you see his face. Oh, he's lush. Oh,
One on the
get
left.
down his neck and his body. Oh, look at them, David.
I've got them.
Aiden, fill in there.
Make it this close to a giraffe again, will you?
Oh no.
Look at the skin.
That's why people kill them. On the video, they kept cheating themselves for that.
You didn't get his fingers in them.
Trying to get rid of
on the lens.
There's something on it. It's the sun.
What did you say? Nothing.
No, what did you say?
Nothing, just it's the
Yeah.
sun. It's not anything on the
Liar,
lens.
what did you say?
Lens.
What did you say?
Oh, we go yet?
Oh, he's decided to marry.
Is the one too close to this? We go yet, Daddy?
Moving along.
We go yet?
I know, I would love to actually.
Bye-bye.
It's pretty amazing. I think that's the closest I've ever been. Or I was that worried about actually hitting one if we moved. So we got really lucky there. Very curious, yeah.
Connor, here.
No, I'm not allowed to.
Get it in your eyes. Just made a scene on the camera now.
There's the shy giraffe over there.
Oh, Titan. Oh, look. It's having a bit of a look and now it's gone back down to the thing. It's kind of some more around here.
Now, those are reticulated giraffes. Comes from the Latin word reticulata, which means net, referring to a net-like pattern on their coat. And no two giraffes are the same, each one is unique. Just like we have a unique fingerprint.
You see them, look.
Well, hopefully got some good pictures of those giraffes. As we go around the corner up ahead on the left-hand side, we're going to be looking for mandrill monkeys.
Monkeys, Connor.
Monkeys are the mandrills are the largest monkeys in Africa. Full-grown ones can be up to 100 pounds, and they're famous for the red and blue markings on their face. But I'm also seeing an elephant that's going to be on the right-hand side of the road. All right, I'm going to pull up here so we can look at both sides.
Let him get it. Connor, there's elephants on the left. On the right. I can't see the monkeys. Get the elephant.
Over here. Way over there. You see him?
See him and then get it.
Like that one.
You look
Full-grown elephants can eat up to 300 pounds of food a day.
Oh, can they it's like,
Can you see the monkeys?
Mom, look, it's in my head.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not seeing any monkeys. Anybody see any there?
No monkeys.
Well, sometimes they can be shy and hard to see, but we'll continue on. In fact, I'm going to turn on the radio. Sometimes we're able to get a station in this area. Place a tune to get us in the mood for elephant country. Ooh, there we go. That's pretty close.
Like that one.
All right, I'm turning off the radio because this bridge looks a little scary. So we're going to take it bully, which means very slowly. Ooh, I don't like the sounds of that. Is that duct tape? That's never good. All right, guys, I'm crossing my fingers. You might want to join me. Actually, I think the better plan is just to get off this bridge as quickly as we can, so hold on. Hold on. All right, we made it. Let's go see if we can find some more elephants. If you look over on the right-hand side of the road, you're going to see elephant tusk marks in the clay. Elephants like to eat that clay because it has important vitamins and minerals that they don't get from the regular diet. Oh, guys, look at the baby elephant. Now, I can't stop here, so I'm just going to go really slowly so you can get a picture of those elephants there. Now, baby elephants will stay with their mom till they're about 15 years old. The mom's a very good mom, teaching the elephant everything it needs to know, not only about where to find food and water, but also how to be social with the other elephants. Both male and female elephants have those tusks made out of ivory, which unfortunately makes them a prime target for poachers. But the scientists here in the reserve are studying the elephants' vocal communication so they can learn more about their behavior and better protect them. Looks like they're playing. Now, sometimes you see those elephants with dirt on their back. That's because they have very sensitive skin, and that dirt acts as a natural form of sunblock. Oh, look at them playing.
Oh, that's a baby one. Did you say the little baby one?
That might be the mother one.
Oh, the baby one.
Up ahead we have greater flamingos. They are the lightest pink of all flamingo species. Back to when they're first born, their feathers are gray. And then they eat lots of brine shrimp, which is loaded with carotene, and it changes their feathers from gray to pink. There's the addicts on the right-hand side. Addicts go almost their whole lives without drinking any water at all. It's because they're able to get enough moisture from the food that they eat.
See in a minute. Okay. Can you see? Get on me knee. Get on me knee.
Up ahead on the left, we're going to be looking for cheetahs. Cheetahs are the fastest land mammals. They can run between 60 and 70 miles an hour. They run best in straight lines. They have non-retractable claws, and they're great hunters even in the daytime. See them? All right, under that tree there. All right. And I'll have to look over your shoulder.
Up there. Up there, Connor, under the tree. Can you zoom in? There they are. I want you to get them, Connor.
We're going to come up to the Kopi area. The large rock outcroppings where big cats like lions like to lay up there sunning themselves, as well as have a great vantage point to see their prey. So, see that. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see a lion today. think I see one that's between the rocks there.
Yeah.
See where it is.
Oh, look at this.
Looks like the female lion there.
Zoom in, can you see that? There, in the middle.
That doesn't look very comfortable, but
Oh.
it's kind of interesting because the lions can be inactive 18 to 20 hours a day, so it's really not too surprising to see the lion sleeping like that. What is kind of interesting is the female lion does most of the hunting while the male lion will stay behind and protect the pride. Then she'll come back with the food, and guess who gets to eat first? It must be great to be king of the jungle.
So she gets all the food and he eats it first. That's like life.
The brown animals on the right-hand side of the road are bontaboks. Oh yeah, wow, there's 2 more lions over there.
Oh,
Bontaboks are extinct in the wild, so it's only reserved such as this one you'll ever be able to see a bontabok. Wow.
See the lion up there, buddy?
can you get it? Look at that, look at that.
Pull up a little bit closer up here.
Get it for you.
Oh, yeah, lay back
Oh,
down.
look at it. Laying down.
Well, those are scimitar horned oryx. And oryx,
Oh, look at
they
him.
get their name, the scimitar, from those horns that resemble the sword that's famous in the Middle East. Look at that big paw over there.
Got a fly in it?
Up ahead, we're going to see burrows created by warhogs. Warhogs are the largest burrowing animals in Africa. We do have babies. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see those babies.
Oh, they've got babies. No, babies.
There's the babies up there at the top of the hill. Now they have razor sharp tusks. And even though they have short legs, they can run up to 30 miles an hour. Up ahead, you're going to see 3 ostriches and some ostrich eggs. Ostriches are large birds with wings, but they can't fly. However, they can run up to 40 miles an hour. And those eggs are the largest of all bird eggs, weighing between 3 and 5 pounds each.
Are they ostriches?
Yeah.
You can bite it then, you know.
Let her get a photo.
Maybe that's how ostriches smile. I don't know.
Protecting the
All right, can get a little bumpy up ahead, so you might want to hold on. Here we're getting a sneak peek of what's coming up. Rumor has it that a group of zebras are migrating this way. We're expecting their arrival in the next 3 or 4 weeks. So we're getting the land all prepared, making sure there's lots